Are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me you're
Where does one begin to talk about all the things that were happening? What a busy weekend. But isn't it great to know that we have all these choices, all these great things going on, that we can have these choices to go. Of course, you can't be everywhere, but we've got lots of things to do out there. So hope you get out and appreciate that whenever you can. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show, episode 197. Yes, episode 200. Here it is, Marianne. Ready, set. I'm still not telling you because I haven't crossed all the T's and dotted the I's yet. I will have something out over by the end of the weekend. I'll announce it online. Just want to make sure everything's in place before I tell you. But something will happen. I promise you that. And I promise you, Marianne, you will still be the first one that I call and tell all about it. All right, let's talk about what happened over the weekend. We started downtown at Cheeky Monkey for First Friday. Big Highway was there, of course, making their debut. They were awesome, and lots of people out to watch them. Lots of people downtown Sarnia. Of course, the weather certainly helps with that. We stopped and talked to NDP Representative Jason McMichael, talked about the upcoming election. I had a live broadcast there. I was doing lots of live broadcasts over the past weekend. If you missed any of it, it's on my Facebook fan page. Of course, the powerboat races was the big part of it all, and it started off with the Rock and Roll Christmas Band. Yes, on Friday. Of course, you remember last year, the Rock and Roll Christmas concert. It's happening again this year, and they were telling everybody it's December the 18th, so get your tickets. They're already on sale, already selling very fast. It was a sellout last year and expected to happen again, so don't wait. Once again, go to imperialtheater.net. Then, of course, it was Red Wanting Blue opening up for the Trews. We were backstage. You'll see some of that footage online as well. And then Saturday, Tom Cochran and Red Ryder, along with Kim Mitchell, made it all happen. It was a full weekend. Everybody enjoyed themselves and a lot of fun. And, of course, lots of activities going on for all the families and activities. And, of course, the power boats. And a couple of flip overs and excitement there, but nobody got hurt, and it was a great time. Saturday afternoon, myself, along with Matt McNeil from K106.3, we joined Stephen Bull and his cameraman Aaron from Powerboat Television. Ron Lake from Bridgeview Boat Sales took us out on a pontoon boat. You can rent those boats. You can find that out at bridgeviewboatsales.com. And Wendy Durance was there to make sure all us guys were in line. We had a whole lot of fun. And I want to say a special thank you to them for taking care of us on the pontoon boat. And special thank you as well to Michelle Stokely and all the organizers and volunteers that made it all happen down there. I know she's very, very thankful to all the sponsors that donate the dollars to keep it all free for us down there. So thanks, Michelle Stokely. And as always, she promises to make it bigger and better because that's just what they do. All right, wow. Well, let's go out to the entertainment scene. Opus Rex, they were the winners of IndieFest 2015, and as part of their prize, they got some free recording studio time from Johnny Warrant Studios here in Sarnia. They've been traveling back and forth from London, Ontario to put an album together, and it's almost done, and they're going to talk to us and tease us a little bit about what we can expect. Let's go to the entertainment scene, to Johnny Warrant Studios. Here's Opus Rex. This week out on the entertainment scene, revisiting with some friends from IndieFest. In fact, the winners of IndieFest, Opus Rex, have been in the studio at Johnny Warrant Studios, and they're going to talk to us about when they might be having the CD come out. We haven't been told yet, but Carl Sloman, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us, Dave.
You're welcome. It's been quite a process with you guys getting together here since you won IndieFest and getting together with Johnny Warrant Studios. Let's just kind of go back around and maybe you could reintroduce the band for us.
Sure. To your immediate left, we have Tice Burrows. Tice Burrows is the keyboardist.
No relation.
Yes, no relation. Yeah, he's the keyboardist in the band, and then beside him is Graham Floyd. He's our guitarist, lead, rhythm, everything else in between.
Perfect. Now, you've had some involvement with the engineering side along with our friend Johnny Warrant.
Yes.
What kind of things have you been looking at to make sure this is coming out just right?
Well, it's been a real eye-opener for myself and the band in general, because we've done some basic recordings on our own, but now we're doing something far more professional. And Johnny's been a real big help with essentially guiding us through the process.
Sure.
I was nominated in the band to actually do the production side of it, so I'm doing producer. But also I've been doing some engineering with Johnny as well. So it's all the cutting and splicing and making sure everything fits nicely. And then bringing the guys in to make sure that they get the best takes that we can in order to obviously provide the best product to the eventual client.
So you're wearing a lot of different hats, and let's go over to talk to you fellas here. How are you feeling about the production and everybody's kind of got an input of what's going on here?
Well, I think one of the best things that Carl's been down here every day.
Yeah.
Well, now for 2 weeks. And so having that single focus from a single person has been really good. Each of us can come in. He knows what's been going on last week, what the plan is for the week ahead. And we can just focus on playing our parts really well.
Yeah. And yourself?
Yeah, I find with Carl too, he's very meticulous with us about our performances.
Yeah.
He's hearing all these little subtle changes, not just with drums, but he hears it, of course, in the guitars and the keys and the voice as well.
Right.
And he really makes sure that we get the best performance that we can.
Yeah, and that's always, in my opinion anyway, from what I've observed of Opus Rex since we've known each other for a couple of years, is the particular, meticulous, you're very precise. It's like all or nothing for you guys, right? Like it's got to be done right, or we're just not doing it. Is that fair?
Yeah, it is. Because we come more from the progressive rock, progressive metal side of the house, we want to make sure that, if we have 15 odd time signatures in a given song, that they're all meshing together properly. Now, the guys are kind enough to turn around and say, yes, Carl's done this and Carl's done that, but don't let them snow you.
Yeah.
Their input has been critical. Like there's times you're going through a particular piece of music and Graham or Tice will turn around and say, what if we did this? Let's hear it. And then we play it back, and it sounds great. So yes, even though I might be a catalyst at certain times, their input and their drive, because they know their instruments the best, it can really help to smooth things out and make things even more of a better production.
Sounds great. Now, you guys, how many tracks can we expect on this?
Well, right now, we're breaking it down because it's a very large project. We're looking at putting 11 out in the, let's call it the quote original CD kind of concept, and then there's 3 that we have as spares, which we'll be using for everything from promotion to helping us introduce people to the style of music that we're doing. So we're looking at 11 plus 3 for a total of 14, but we don't want to put them all on a single CD just because of the way we're laying out the tracks.
He's
themselves.
Teasing us is what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
You bet.
You guys are big Rush fans.
Huge.
And it definitely comes across in your music too. That's an influence there for sure.
Yeah.
Other influences? What about you guys?
A lot of progressive rock, progressive metal.
Yeah.
Dream Theater's a big one.
Okay.
Musician called Stephen Wilson out of the UK. For me.
And what about you?
I'd say a big influence definitely from heavier bands like Metallica and Pantera.
Oh,
and
Pantera.
A lot of the metal stuff, at least for myself. The band itself, of course, we kind of jam all these different styles together and see what we get.
Yeah, perfect. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks a lot, David.
Congratulations on the works of it. I appreciate your time. We're looking forward to hearing what is about to come here. They won't even tell me nothing. They won't like a date, but we're going to push them for it, and we'll see. And we'll definitely get back with Opus Rex, and we'll do a spotlight interview with them as soon as it's ready and bring it all out to you. Guys, once again, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, David.
Opus Rex joining us on the show. Let's go back, give you their website and how you can reach out to them and show your support for them. What a great bunch of guys. Opus Rex, thanks so much for giving us your time here on the show. They've been traveling back and forth from London to Sarnia to Johnny Warrant Studios to get this all done and put together, and really looking forward to when I haven't even heard anything about it yet, although they tell me they'll give me a sneak preview. We'll have them back, but they'll be on a one-on-one spotlight interview, a little more intimate and personal, before they release the album, so you get a sneak peek of that, so keep watching for that. Thanks, Opus Rex, and Johnny Warrant Studios, thanks so much for donating the recording studio time. I can't wait to hear it all come together. All right, so keep watching. All right, well, now let's go out into the community. Sports is awesome, but not every kid can afford to play the sports, and there's a solution for that. It's called Empower Play, and Graham Holmes, founder of Empower Play, talks to us about a special upcoming event that you can participate in to help get the kids out who want to play sports. And well, here's the interview. Let's go to the community. Empower Play with Graham Holmes. This week out in the community, a special sporting event to support those who want to play sports. Empower Play is supporting those who might have some financial struggles in playing sports, but that's what this is all about. And Graham Holmes, you're the president of Empower Play.
Yes, I founded the Power Play last December. What we really wanted to set out to do was cater to that niche that is good enough to play at a higher level,
Right.
but can't quite afford it. And there's a huge price gap in between.
Right.
House
Sports can
league-
be expensive to play
and
sometimes.
a huge price gap between house league and travel sports, as well as competitive camps and things that will get you noticed. So we really want to provide kids with financial barriers the same opportunities as other kids in the community.
Right. What made you recognize that this was there was a need for that?
I think growing up, I was playing basketball a lot. I wanted to play some travel basketball, and the only way I could do it was get a job.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for my old basketball coach hooking me up with a job at Foot Locker, and Foot Locker being so, I'd say, flexible, so in my hours, so I
Right.
could go play sports or basketball. I think that's basically what I see a need for it. I've been coaching high school sports for a long time.
Okay.
I see a need for it there too, where the kids are just so good. And why aren't you playing travel? Why aren't you playing up next level? And most answers are just my mom can't afford it.
Right.
And you see a lot of kids who don't even want to try out for a high school team because of the costs associated with
Right.
playing high school.
It's in the back of their mind, they're worried about it.
They'd like to do it, but they already know their parents don't have
Okay.
a lot of money, so they don't want to put them in that position.
All right. So you're putting on some special events, and you got a fun one coming up, a volleyball tournament?
Yeah, we have a co-ed recreational 6-on-6 volleyball tournament coming up. And what's unique about this tournament, Dave, is we're building a court out back at Stokes here. It's a temporary court that we're using for 3 days.
Right.
The tournament's August 29th to 30th. And we're building it with Hendrick Construction, building the full court for us. The city of Sarnie's agreed to actually lend us 200 tons of sand.
Oh, wow.
to dump right in the middle of the field here, and that's what we're going to build our courts with. It'll be a 12 teams will be on the rec side and 12
Okay.
teams on the competitive side, and they're battling out for a big trophy and a great prize at the end of it.
Right, okay. So you don't have, so there's two, like you said, there's two sides to that. There's a competitive side and just a fun, come out and have a good time.
Exactly.
Kind of
If you're new to the game, I definitely recommend the recreational side to
Okay.
it. If you want to come out and have a couple beers on the patio, watch your team
Yeah, sure.
play, it's a great fun event.
What other activities going to have? Some entertainment going to be happening?
Yeah, we got a DJ all day, both days, and then on Sunday night, all volleyball players get into the after party for free. It's called the Corona Summer Equinox Party, and what we're doing is Yazger's Farm will be playing. It's a 12-piece band. They play funk, blues, jazz, rock. They'll play anything you want. So they're great. They play at the TD Jazz Festival in Toronto. $8 at the door for anybody who's not a volleyball player.
Okay.
And you can come in and enjoy the show and have some food and some beers and
help support some kids who want to play some sports, right?
Yeah.
So what's it cost to get into the tournament, and how do people sign up?
So you can sign up at empower-play.com.
Okay.
It costs $200 a team.
Right.
You can have a team from 6 to 9 players as long as there's 3 girls on the court at all times.
All right.
You can go on to our website or our Facebook. It's Empower Play Incorporated, and you can find out information there. We have an event page. And we have the website has all the information on it too.
Perfect.
Pick a registration form up here at Stokes by the Bay.
All
You
right.
can drop the money off here if you want to, or you can email money transfer or send us a check.
Perfect.
It's not a big deal.
Sounds like a whole lot of fun. I'd definitely be on the rec side.
Yeah.
Graham Holmes, thank you so much for being here and talking
Thank
about
you.
Empower Play and their Battle for the Bay volleyball tournament. And we're going to go back to the studio now and give you all those details once again about how you can maybe join me. Let's get in there and have some fun. All right, let's go back to the studio and talk some more. Well, sounds like a whole lot of fun and another great cause going to happen here. Let's get some kids into sports and help them play what they want to play, right? And you can be a part of it. There's the information up on your screen. Empower Play and Graham Holmes, thanks so much for your time. I'm going to get down there. I'm not sure I'm going to be playing the volleyball, but I'll be down there to check out the entertainment and have some fun. Thanks again, Graham. All the best of luck on your event, and we'll look forward to seeing you there. All right, well, music. You ever wonder what those lyrics are all about? Well, there's a solution. Let's go to Apps with Mark Russell.
Thanks, Dave. What was Dr. Dre really trying to say? This week, we look at Genius on Apps with Mark Russell. Genius is already a popular service on the web, and now it's making its way to your mobile devices. The app got its start by adding liner notes and explanations to song lyrics, and that's the primary focus of the mobile version. Through it, you can find just about any song and read the lyrics. Plus, there's crowdsourced content as to what each line really means, to help you get a better understanding of your favorite songs. Search Genius for any song and click the highlighted lines to learn more about them. You can highlight unexplained lines and write your own annotations. You can add context, commentary, GIFs, or anything else you think might help other people better understand the song. You earn IQ points when you contribute to Genius, so you can compete to be the top scholar for your favorite artists. And the more IQ points you have, the more privileges you unlock. If you're a serial karaoke singer, or if you just find yourself fighting with your friends all the time about what the lyrics really mean, this is the app you've been waiting for. Genius is available for free on Android and iOS. This has been Apps with Mark Russell.
All right, well, I've got a few songs on my list I'm already curious about, like Tequila. Yeah, I'm going to look that one up. Anyway, there's Mark Russell once again. If you want him to talk about an app or you want to just say hello to him, he'll appreciate you sending him an email to info@markrussellsarnia.com. All right, well, it's local events video calendar time. Turn it up, take a look. Here we go. What can I say? I like being goofy when I introduce that one, and I just like being goofy. So there you go. There's your local events video calendar for this week. I've been doing some additional video calendars that you'll see on my Facebook and also on my website at tvsn.ca or thevideoshownetwork.com. Lots of things been added to the website. Things you will see there you won't see on the Facebook. So I'm going to make you run around and check out both, all right? If you want to be on the video events calendar, you got to send me the email to the show at davidburrows.ws. This weekend, I'm actually stepping outside of Sarnia, was invited down to Mount Bridges for the Rock and Wheel. There's the website online, rockandwheel.com. Going to be down there for Finger 11, Econoline Crush, Bob Knox's, and several others. All for a great cause. You can get all the information there, and looking forward to that. And I want to say thanks to Rock and Wheel for inviting me down. I'll be broadcasting live from there, so keep an eye on my Facebook fan page for that. There you go. Get ready for another weekend coming up, because that's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better weekend, and I'll see you next time right here on the show. Bye-bye for now.